Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. So yeah, it is 5/15/2021. Let's get right into it. So right now we have Dark Tower that's going on. We also have the Wish Shop that is going on. So let's get our Wish Shop stuff first. We get a free attempt every 24 hours for our three selections. In this case, we chose this unit. Oh, I guess you can't see the other units that come up. So we chose the Oster, we chose the Shamuna, and then we chose the Groot. We're gonna open up our free attempt so that we can get things going. And we got gems. Gems are okay. Ideally, we want to get more legendaries, and then avoid things like elixir over here and contribution and whatnot. That's fine. Keep going. So we got that. Right. Next, we are going to go to our guild bonuses because we're going to do Dark Tower, making sure that we have all of our attack bonuses if necessary. So attack, 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 and attack. So we are all set. Oh, limit's gonna expire over there. So we'll that. Okay. We want to make sure that we have our warlord and our pet ready, so that way we can go in there as strong as we can for battle. Right, we have our pet. We have our warlord. Let me just do quest here because this happens every 24 hours, or every 12 hours. Now let's go. Okay, so we have 3 attempts here, and we have roughly 2 days to get it done. We are at 6.5 stars. Yeah, so 3 more attempts because each half star is 1 win. As you can see here, we also have a legendary chest that we can win if we get this done, and then rewards will increase if we can get some more wins. All right, so we have our warlord over here that we're fighting. We're fighting against an ogre, which has heals for 4 turns, also has the silence ability against our units, and then also has the. Oh, is something wrong? No, that's not honeydew. That is Gleedy. And then we also have the stones that come in the melee spots here. So they will have a lot of healing going on, kind of whack. We will start by looking at our stats, seeing what kind of board units we have. So we have this unit in terms of stats. We also have these buildings here that heal, deal damage, block, and attack. We're going to summon this unit with the most health. We're going to summon it over in the second column here. Typically, I summon the melee units in the second column so that they can either defend a ranged unit or have another melee unit or a building in front of it just in case. And the speed there. Our strategy against this ogre is typically to wait until they silence our units, and then we're going to also draw out their stones. After that, we will use our poison ability to mark them for damage, and then use our other ability to then destroy all their units. So they summon this unit here that whenever we summon a unit, you'll get Toxin, and Toxin lowers their attack every time they're attacked. Also has regeneration, a lot of health, and that also deals damage to our units once they deal damage to our warlord. Well, you just need to make sure that we have the right amount of attack here. So this unit is going to attack for 80, and then this unit is going to attack again because that is extra attack. So that's 120. We need to deal 90 in the back. We do have a nature ally, as you see here. So what we're going to do is summon this ranged unit behind here. It's going to get at least an attack boost, which will put it over the 90, as you'll see. So attack 80, attack 40, okay, and then 166 here. So we're just right now, we're making sure that we can get rid of their units first. It's a longer battle just by default because we have Warlord with a decent amount of HP. But yeah, like I said, we're just going to draw out their abilities and then go from there. Next, see, making sure that we have good stats. We're gonna summon this ranged unit. This ranged unit has the ability to summon a plant, and that plant also does poison. It also has a little bit of a health boost over there. We're gonna summon it over in this spot so we can guarantee an extra attack. It would be summoned in one of these three spots over here. And we're not so concerned about this unit right now. It has a little bit of block, has some decent attack. Right now, we're just trading off on units, making sure that we can create some advantage, and then go from there. All right. Okay, as I said, in order for us to actually draw this silence, we will typically need to summon a unit that has some sort of stat boost or has an ability that affects the field. So in this case, some math over here, 24. Okay. We'd have to summon a unit that actually affects the field. We are going to actually summon, we're close here. Yeah, we will summon this unit. The reason why is because it will deal damage whenever it gets attacked, and then also gets a little bit of a boost to our melee units. We don't have any right now, but that's okay. We trigger the silence. The next thing we want to do is then draw out the stones, and then go for advantage. All right, they summon this unit that has the steel attack from our units whenever one of them dies. So we'll need to get rid of this soon. We're gonna change it up a little bit. We're actually going to mark units for damage, and then we will summon this unit just to block some damage over there and find some better responses to enemy AI and silence. Yes. The reason why is because sometimes if you don't have units that will be drawing for damage, they'll never use silence. So you'll need to find a way to affect their board so that they're quote unquote forced to do silence. Right now, so we have this unit again, it is poisoned. Yeah, that's fine. So we're going to summon this unit. It has the zombies that come in the same row as it. It also is able to transform a unit into, you'll see right here, it transforms a melee unit that attacks into a zombie over here. And then that unit died from the poison. Right now we're just dealing with this unit. We're figuring out what we need. I have some responses. So we have this unit that they summoned out. Whenever it attacked, steals attack from our units, and then also gets spikes whenever it gets attacked. We're going to do this in such a way that we... Okay, so this unit is poisoned. There. Okay, so we're going to summon this unit. It has decent HP. It also will trigger off our bleeding, so get us health. And then also it gives spikes to one of our units whenever one of their units attacks. Okay, we triggered the stones, so that's good. Now we just got to damage these stones, then use our destruction, and then get back to advantage. Yeah, that's usually the reason why. If the AI doesn't find anything to silence, then there's no reason for them to use it. So they have here, okay, we'll freeze a chaos unit that we summon, and then it'll deal damage to frozen units. So yeah, here, okay, again, still marked on poison. Right. Okay. In terms of advantage, we're going to be summoning this unit. So it has the ability to summon 2 puppets on our side of the field. Those puppets, they reflect deal damage, and they also remove negative effects from us. So in this case, we'll actually remove this negative attack over here. Okay, that's fine. I forgot that there's still freezing of the units over here. We're going to be taking some damage in this line. We just want to make sure that we can keep this open. Okay, now since we have this unit to deal with, we're going to actually have to do our destruction ability. So when this unit attacks or any of their units attacks, it'll deal extra damage to us. And then whenever their warlord gets attacked, it'll deal damage to our units. So we'll do this ability. And got to do this in such a way that here. We're gonna put our. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our summons in order to actually block out these spots. Okay, and then we're going to attack this unit. I think I just messed this up. That's not good. Yeah, I just messed this whole thing up. I forgot. I forgot that this unit freezes the chaos unit, so it actually screwed up our ability over here. So because of that, we were unable to attack this, and then we got screwed for game. Yeah, so this is why it is important to actually take a look at the units. Like I said, I covered with the chaos freezing, so that was unfortunate. Let's keep going and find us a good matchup. Okay, so this warlord, what happens is whenever first turn, they can summon these block runes, and then they can summon these rocker boy units. These are ranged units that have splash. And then their third ability is that they can set all of our units except our melee units to 1 health. They have a unit here that gives metal shield, health. Always checking our buildings, making sure we account for things that are on the field. And we won't get too greedy. We'll start by summoning this unit. It has evasion and double attack. So we want to do this to get rid of this building over here. It also gets an extra bit of block for every unit that is around them when they're first summoned. So we'll have some decent block and then has evasion. Next turn, we're going to summon a ranged unit to actually follow up on the same row in order to cover for damage. We summon this unit that has a counterattack, and then it also gains an attack when it gets attacked. So we're going to end up losing this unit just because of the counterattack. We'll summon this flight unit to then block. And there. Our plan against the rocker boys is that we draw them out first, then poison, and then kill them. All right. Have this unit still here, still dealing with this this large unit. So not really getting good matchups right now in terms of the units. We're gonna mark them for poison, and then what their block is. They have large block over there. We're just gonna kill this unit because now can't really deal damage to this unit because of the amount of block. In terms of stats, we're going to be using this unit. And also, too, whenever it gets attacked, we'll give mental shield to one of our units as well. This unit will die in 2 turns because of the poison. We didn't want to put any units over here. That way, we would have lost our units. We summon the rocket boys. Again, with the poison behind you. What you want to do, so for Ghosta, when she comes out, either you want to silence her using your own warlord ability, have a unit that does silence, or just so what else? Yeah, deal effect damage if you can. Let's see some. Not really great option. It's gonna. Well, we're gonna poison their units. Comes into play, has some decent defense. It's gonna die in this attack anyways. The poison triggers around other units, so this unit was poisoned from the start. All these units were poisoned, and then get some extra poison damage out there. All right, yeah, we're getting overwhelmed in terms of this, so that's not great. Okay. Well, that was pretty rough. Again, RNG is hurting us in terms of the starts that we have. Okay, try one more time. Got another attempt going. Yeah, Muna is pretty rough to deal with, especially in Dark Tower. And because you won't get as many chosen units down here, so because of that, if you don't have any responses, you're pretty much going to. So we have this warlord that we're dealing with. They're going to summon pentagrams that deal damage to our units, and then they also have these sharks, which are melee units. They, when they come into play, they turn the units that are in the same line to attack with 1 for a turn, and then also they have counterattack. So we're now dealing with spikes. Have this unit that when it dies, it turns into another unit and does a little bit of poison damage, and they have their pet as well that gives a lot of attack boosts to their melee, ranged, and then deals damage to us when their males kill. So let's see what we do. We want to deal with this unit, but I also would like to create some advantage on the board. So we're going to actually summon this unit. Has the ability to lower units when they first come out into play, lower them to attack for a turn. So it gives us a little bit of ability there. As you can see, these pentagrams are coming out. They only come out on blank spots. So if you have something like a building or a unit or a rune, it won't show up there. And if there's another rune there, only one rune can last on any spot. Just seeing what their attack is right now. Nothing too big. So in terms of stats, we're going to be summoning this unit just in order to block for our other unit as well. Bring it up here. Going for a little bit of a face race. Face race is basically just going for damage directly to the warlord, not worried too much about their buildings. Jimmy can, especially since those rocket boys that come out, they have splash, so they can actually kill both the sharks and then also prevent you from getting these damage wounds placed on yourself. Let's see here, just making sure. They have this unit that whenever it attacks, it poisons our units for 11. Got that there. Trying to summon some good. Okay, so in terms of stats, we're going to be summoning this unit. It heals our units for 19 at the end of the turn. And then also it gets a little bit of an attack boost for every side. This unit is going to die from combat here, so that's good. And right now, there are not too many threats on the board. We're going to save this poison for their sharks when they come out, or if we have to use it earlier, we'll do that to wipe out their board. Okay, as you can see, they gained health because poison triggered on our side of the field. We're going to all right. We're going to summon this unit, and what it does, it sets their health, ranged unit's health to 5. And then because of that, this unit is also going to get pierced. So when it pierces, it'll attack this unit and then deal the pierce damage behind there, killing that unit. Do this to kill their building. Why did I freeze? Oh yeah, because it froze. So when this unit died, it freezes one of their units randomly. See there? And then whenever this unit gets attacked, it will freeze our ranged units for a turn. It also has immunity, which means that it can't be affected by anything. So we'll need to attack this for another turn. Or right, see what we want to do. Okay, so we're going to summon this unit. Whenever it attacks, it deals damage to one of their units, and then also deals damage when it first comes on play. This unit is going to give metal shield to our units that come out. So because of that, we're going to use that to block the lines. Get rid of it. Still waiting for the sharks to come out. As long as this this unit is still in play, it's going to freeze the our attacking units. Slow us down a lot. Right. I think now is probably a good time to use our to get rid of these Go on. Yeah, so this unit, whenever the poison goes off on our side of the field, their warlord will be healed. But right now, we're just making sure that we can concentrate on for damage. Here. I really do want to summon these melee units, but they're just going to get triggered for damage over here. I'll let that slide. We're going to summon this unit. It has the ability to freeze units that are summoned in the line here. And then it also gets an attack boost and then steals attack from melee units. The reason why we didn't want to use the poison followed by the destruction quite yet is because of this unit. It steals attack from our units whenever they're summoned, and then also gives extra attack to their ranged units whenever it gets attacked. It's kind of like an in-game adjustment over there. Okay, now will be the time for us to destruction. Okay, and I'm just focusing on their units over here. Okay, thank you. I want to defend this unit some more, so we're going to be summoning another unit over here. So just making sure that we can deal some damage. Spikes from himself. We're just summoning this unit to deal damage. Okay, and we took a little bit of damage because even though this is a melee unit, didn't deal any attacking damage, when it kills something using the spikes, we'll trigger off with this pet, which will deal the damage over here. All right, so they summoned this unit. It got an attack boost for every wounded unit that was on the field. So we just need to kill this. Every order hero, so that would be one. Not enough attack right off the bat to kill that. We are going to be summoning this flight unit to summon flight unit. Do some calculations. Hold on. Okay. So we're taking a chance here in terms of getting rid of this large unit over here. So we're going to do our summons, and we need a summon to at least land here. Okay, that's enough damage for lethal. Also getting the mental shield once again, so we can kill this unit. And then continuing on, we're going to be summoning. We're going to be summoning this unit. Mental shield gets the attack boost over there. All right, so now we spread out the damage. We've drawn out the sharks. Good that one of them landed here, so that's frozen for a turn. And now they have to deal with this threat on the board. And they also have to deal with the mental shields that we keep creating. All right. Okay, we have to deal with this unit because it will deal damage to our random units of order and also gives a mental shield whenever a unit comes. It stinks that these pentagrams here are affecting our back row units. So because of that, we'll need to do some damage. I'll just block. We want to defend this unit because it's still creating the mental shield. So we're actually going to summon our range unit over here. Just to be absolutely safe. Yeah, Diana is strong right now, but it can't attack this unit, and that's a big problem. So next turn, you have a couple choices. We could summon this unit that has the ability to give an extra attack rune to one of our tiles over here. We could also summon this building, which will deal damage to their units whenever they come into play. Over there. This unit is going to summon another plant. Okay. All right. We're going to summon this unit over here. We'll create the mental shield, attack, create some more mental shield. This unit deals damage to 2 of our units at the end of turn, so as long as we have spawners, we're good. And we decided to keep units along this line because of this freezing ability over here. Still need to contend with this unit because it's giving the mental shield, it's slowing us down. We want to create a board that overwhelms so that even if the mental shield does come up, you don't have to worry about it so much. All right. Still dealing with damage. So we, in terms of stalling off their units, we still have this unit that deals poison damage to all of their units as long as there's not nature. We're going to be summoning this unit. Has the ability to freeze one of their units at the end of the turn, except the buildings. We'll put it over here. So we see mental shield. More mental shield. More mental shield. Attacking. Yeah. So if we can stall out long enough, we can actually get the poison damage to kill these 2 units. Next turn, we can summon probably this unit. So this unit has the ability to freeze one of their units whenever we summon an order unit, and then it also returns that frozen unit to a health of 1. Right. Lost that unit. Okay, same thing. Summoning here. And you see, freezes that unit. Elemental shield. When this unit came into play, it dealt damage equal to 50% of a random unit on our side of the field. So if it actually triggered, say, this unit with large health, it would deal a lot of damage. But went for a smaller unit, so sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Also got a little bit of health back because whenever one of their units dies on their side of the field, including that unit itself, it would gain health. Pretty tight game here. I want to make sure that we can hold on to their board. This unit's going to die from poison damage into turn. We can summon this unit. Okay. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Always appreciate when people check things out. If you learn something, if you if you have any questions, find me on Discord. I'm also on YouTube as well. Leave a message, and I will be there. See you there. So we're still on this Dark Tower. Okay, we finally killed that unit. I forgot that this unit also combos off with any order unit that we summoned. The unit that we did summon was an order unit. We're able to freeze something, and then also deal damage to one of their. Okay, so they have this unit here that creates their spawns, these rotters that summon in the first 2 columns over here. They will die at the beginning of the turn, and then also will deal damage to us, our units, and then also gives this. We're just going to kill this unit. Got enough attack for it. We do not right now. But we will go for. We can actually go for. Yeah, we can go for lethal. I'm sorry. So we'll use our sudden deaths to get the attack, and then we'll summon over here. Yep. And then just deal for damage. All right. So that was good. We were able to find a way to get around that unit that was creating the mental shield. And as you saw, we just created a board large enough to start overwhelming them. Okay, another reward. 2 more victories to go. Okay, no pets, so that's good. Their abilities here, they'll deal damage to all of our units, as 2 order ranged units that they'll summon, and then an attack boost to order units for a turn. Dealing with. Okay, we are dealing with this unit. Great. So they have this unit that deals damage to one of our units whenever it attacks our warlord, and then also minuses the attack for our units. We're going to be summoning. This unit has a silence, so it will stop that attack stuff from happening. Also has a building that comes into play that gives us a little bit of heal. Our units healing us, and then healing when it first comes into play. Right now, we're just contending with their units. Okay. Not too bad. So we're going to be summoning this building here. It has good health, and then also deals damage to their units at the end of the turn, and then also gives spikes to a random nature unit, but we don't have that. We're going to be summoning it in front of this ranged unit in order to keep it alive. This ranged unit also has the ability to remove negative effects from our units at the end of the turn. So although this unit is affected by a negative ability, in this case Toxin, it cannot remove the ability from itself. So because of that, we need to find another way to get rid of that. Okay, so they have this unit that got an attack boost for every order unit that was on their side. Need to contend with that. This unit will die due to damage. We're just going to summon something that can actually stop this for a turn. Going to be summoning it over, summoning this unit over in front. It will get a little bit of block, but it'll die, and then it gets an attack boost for every unit that is around themselves. So in this case, we're actually going to summon it over here. We don't need to mark anything for poison because this unit will die in 2 turns as soon as this building is alive. Okay. And we just need to contend with their units. We're playing the long game with this building, which will get advantage for us over the next couple of turns. All right. What makes sense over here? So this unit will die due to building. All these units will die due to combination of building and attack. Seeing what is the percent here. 75 plus 56, right? 75 plus 56, so that will be 131. So we're going to be summoning. This unit has good health, also deals damage at the beginning of the turn, and then also whenever one of their units dies. We're going to be having some healing whenever this unit gets attacked. And then they have an ability that marks their units for damage whenever this comes into play. We could go for a board wipe now. That we want to be a little more greedy. We do need to get rid of this unit. Okay, so we're gonna actually lay off on the destruction ability because we don't need to do anything. So we're gonna do poison here, so that way this will die from the building and poison, and then we're gonna summon this flight unit over here to stop this unit from attacking us for turn. We need to gain some health back, so we'll look to summon a melee unit to attack and kill this if we can. Okay, we can also do a board wipe here as well. See if that makes sense. Yeah, I think it'll make sense now. board wipe. And then we're going to, in terms of stats, I would like to use this unit because it also has removal. So actually we'll do that. I was originally thinking about summoning this unit because it would give health to our units. And then also freeze the range unit for a turn with immunity. Actually, that's not bad. We are running low on health, so I am going to actually spread this around. And I'm actually going to summon. I'm going to do this. I'm actually going to summon this over here. So because this unit has immunity, it can actually land on these death runes, which is kind of nice. And then we can then start to cover these lines as well. Okay, that's good that this range unit came over here, so that will actually freeze their range units when this unit gets attacked. All right, cool. So because this unit actually was able to kill at the beginning of the turn, it froze those range units, and then we got a little bit of health back. Now we just need to deal with this 197. Okay, but with our building, we just need to deal 140, 41, 41. We're actually able to do this, do our summons. And actually, we'll just get the calculator out just to make sure. Oh. Okay. So 74 times 2. 7. Okay, so we'll die from building right off the get-go. Oops. All right, we're going to be summoning this unit over here. Gives a little bit of an attack boost to our chaos units. Then also gives double attack to one of our random units. Okay, we just wanted to block the lanes as well. Ugh, that's gross. Okay, so sometimes things like that happen. We were pretty close in terms of the damage. I don't think even if we didn't leave out those extra units, would have been fine. I guess we could have went for a melee summon to actually, what do you call, block that final lane. But that's okay. Yeah, things like that happen. Oftentimes in Dark Tower, they'll be able to summon a unit that can just wipe out your board or change your game state. In that case, that was pretty annoying. But it does happen, so yeah, we'll just contend with that. We have about 2 more days in order to get 2 more wins. Hopefully we'll find some better RNG and then go from there. So yeah, if there are any questions, comments, feedbacks, or concern, leave a message on the Twitch channel. I'm also on Discord, and I'm also on YouTube as well. You can find the link to the YouTube in the Twitch channel About section, and check out the past videos that we've done. We've done other Dark Towers, we've done Divine Arena, we do a little bit of explaining of things in the game, such as Wish Shop or the other shops. And then we also do world events as well. We try to cover everything Mighty Party if we can. And yeah, you can also see the streaming schedule over there. It is Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, that's basically it. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.